Alright everybody, welcome to Warhawk. This is episode 2. We have a little bit of a different setup. This whole podcast is really trial and error, but I have 2 new guests, so we switched it up. We're having 2 guests this time. I'm your host, Sophia Smith. This is Warhawk episode 2, and I'm going to welcome my guests.
Alright, hi, my name's Emma Ringgenberg. I'm a freshman, and I'm majoring in finance with an emphasis on real estate.
Hi, my name is Sophia Saunders. I am also a freshman, and I am majoring in marketing with an emphasis on sales.
Awesome. So I'm so glad to have you guys on this podcast. It was a little last minute, just because I was struggling to find people, but they're my friends, so this should be a really interesting episode. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoy. So we're gonna jump right into topic number 1, getting to know the guests. So tell us about yourself, who you are, where you're from, your family, honestly anything. Either of you guys can start. I personally know both of these people pretty well, but we're gonna let them share their stories for you guys.
You got it.
Yeah, I guess. So I'm from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. That's where I grew up my whole life. I live on a family farm. There's nothing too crazy about my life. So, yeah.
I live in Wapaka, Wisconsin, so about 2 hours and 15 minutes up north. I'm the third child out of 4, so a family of 6. And I grew up playing sports all of my life, so soccer, mainly hockey, so I've always been around team sports, and that's a value I love in life, so.
We got an athlete. All 3 of us are athletes, actually. We all played soccer, so.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really, I don't know what to say. I'm the oldest sister. I have one sibling. She's 9, so we're 10 years difference. Mount Horeb is about 20 minutes outside of Madison. Yeah, I also played soccer and FFA, showed cattle since 3rd grade, so yeah.
Awesome. So, okay, our fun question for this episode, we're going to keep it as the same as the last one. We have an extra one, a little bonus question, but what is one fun fact about each of you that you would tell people for icebreakers, or just something people don't know about you?
Well, for me, so like I said, I grew up on a farm. I was heavily involved in FFA for all my high school years. So one fun fact about me is that I have my state FFA degree. So that. Do you want to
elaborate on that? What does that mean for the average Joe?
Well, basically, it's just you have to have a certain amount of hours of agricultural, supervised agriculture time, and you have to invest a lot of money in agriculture. It's just, there's a whole list of things. Literally, honestly, Google it. There's too much to know or list, but yeah, it was a lot of work, and I definitely worked very hard to get that, and I'm very proud of myself for getting that degree.
That's what happens when you live on a farm.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie, what about you? What's your fun fact?
Oh, I don't have anything really special. I feel like a lot of people are surprised by me playing goalie all through high school because of how short I am.
Yeah. So
I can relate. It's always a surprising topic, or about hockey too. They're like, "Oh, little Sophie, what?" Or a lot of people are surprised about speaking at graduation in front of 1,000 people.
Dang.
And it's
class president.
Such a nice speech, graceful.
Yeah, I have to watch that. All right, so our second bonus question, what are your guys' plans for Thanksgiving break? That's coming up. It's Friday, so next week, what are you guys doing?
I'm so excited.
Ooh, well, I'm skipping Tuesday, so I can go home a day early. But yeah, I'm just going to go home, see my family, see my new puppy. My family just got a puppy yesterday, actually. His name's Olive, so I'll get to meet him. I'm so excited.
My family and I are flying out on Wednesday to North Carolina to see my family. We don't see them very often, so I'm super excited. And the warm weather, too.
Yes, get out of this cold.
Not enough for the beach, but
still warm.
We're from Wisconsin. I mean, anything will be fine.
All right, so we're going to move on to our next question. So what made you guys decide your majors? We're all of us are business majors. Kind of elaborate and deep dive into what made you want to do what you want to do.
I was honestly lost all my life. I didn't know what to do until towards in the middle of the summer. I was I just need to pick something. Yeah. So I picked marketing. I knew something from the business field because I want to work with people, and I'm very good with socializing and just being a personable person. So I thought, oh, marketing with a sales emphasis. If I'm really good at it, I can make a good amount of money. So that's why.
For me, I really didn't know what to do because I want to be a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always like, real estate's my
Yeah.
thing. But of course, Whitewater doesn't have a real estate major.
Yeah.
And my parents obviously don't need to go to college for real estate. You could just go take an exam or whatever.
Get your license.
Yeah, but my parents, they wanted me to go to college, get a degree in case that doesn't work out, like housing market crashes or whatever. But so yeah, I worked at a bank for a youth apprenticeship for just over a year. So it was kind of like, money, finance, like it was just kind of the thing that was closely related to real estate and could probably help with that. So
yeah, awesome. That UW-Whitewater is the place for business, so I'm glad both you guys chose.
Yep.
I always recommend to my friends, if you're thinking education or business, Whitewater is the place to go.
For sure.
It is definitely such a good college. So moving on to that, what actually made you guys choose Whitewater?
Not because it was the only school I toured, but the business program is amazing. It's like second after Madison.
Yeah.
It's the biggest in Wisconsin, so it was like a no-brainer to come to Whitewater.
Yeah, so for me, actually, I wanted to go to Eau Claire for the longest time, and then I took an accounting class, and we came here for like a free little accounting trip or whatever. And with the tour, I literally texted my parents that day. I'm like, I'm coming to Whitewater. Like, I just love the campus. It's so like homey, like from living in the country and then moving to like a city, and even the city's not big. It's nothing like Madison or anything huge. So I think it was just a great like adjustment, but like it worked with what I was used to. So
it is honestly such a beautiful campus.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons I chose Whitewater too, but I'm glad to hear that both of you ended up here. So we're gonna transition into our second topic, talking about like coming to college. How has it been transitioning to college life, living away from home for the first time? What was hard? What helped you? Challenges, rewards? I just want to kind of hear your guys' stories and tell the stories for the people who are watching and what you guys went through and what you feel about it now, almost being done with your first semester at college.
Yeah, so before I came to college, I was so nervous about classes and how hard they would be, and I thought making friends would be the easiest part, because growing up, it's like, okay, high school, I had friends everywhere. Like, it was so easy to make them because we saw everyone every single day. But then coming to college, it was the total opposite. Yeah. Classes were fine. I was like, why did I stress about this? Hard to make friends. Don't come in with high expectations of I'm gonna meet my friend group the first weekend of college. It's rare.
Yeah.
It's rare. Everyone finds their friends at their own pace. I didn't meet you guys until I joined club soccer.
Yeah.
Thank God I did.
Because
I'd probably still be lonely in my dorm. I'm like, I'm depressed.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was for me too. And like, you guys even knew each other before. Like,
yeah.
When I joined soccer, I was like, please give me some friends. I had nobody, like, other than my roommate. Like, it was just so rough. But yeah, I miss my dog a lot. Like, that totally made it really bad. Like, I was like, I just want to see my dog. And
forget your family. It's just my dog.
I literally only go home to see my dog. Sorry, Mom and Dad. It's true. You know it. But
I know. It's like, I thought I'd be more homesick than I am, but I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. But like, I'm fine. The only people I miss is like my boyfriend.
But I don't know, I always tell people like how everybody has such high expectations coming into the first month, and my own experience, the first like couple weeks were really hard. But another thing for people, join something, be a part of something. Like, we all met through soccer. Like, we had seen each other on Instagram before, like, school even started. We were talking about that last night.
Just doing a little bit of stalking.
Yeah. Sophie actually reached out to me on Instagram to be roommates, and I denied her. And now we're friends, so it's just, like, a coincidence. But definitely, like, join something that helps you meet people, it gets you out of your dorm. And honestly, if we didn't all play soccer in high school and then try to join like the club team,
we just
wouldn't
all
be
clicked.
friends. Yeah,
we clicked immediately.
We're just like, these are our people, and I think that's such a big thing with sports too. So we're definitely grateful for women's club soccer at Whitewater.
It's like, I don't know how you can make friends if you're not in any activity. It's like,
that's like how I felt my whole life. It's just my friends were the people I played sports with, and you like told me about that before. It's just like
I've always been so used to making friends on sports teams. It's like, oh, we're here for the same reason. I like you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you people try to make excuses and be like, oh, I don't have time to do this or that, but it's like, just go, even if it's just one time.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, the first practice, I literally saw her, and I'm like, nah, I want to be your friend. Like, I was, like, clinging to her, so it's, like, it's so worth it. Just go, even when you think you don't have time, you definitely do. It's worth it.
And even if it's, like, scary, if something's scary, that means you should
I
do it.
was so scared coming into that first practice, because
Yeah,
I, like, went in with a goal. I'm like, I stalked her Instagram, like, I'm gonna be her friend.
Yeah. So,
and then Emma came along, I'm like, God, I know her too.
we all saw each other on Instagram, guys.
Yeah.
Look
Post
on
on Instagram and go to places at your campus. Go have
Yes.
friends.
Awesome. So, let's move into our third topic. Like, how's your experience been at Whitewater so far? Favorite campus life or school traditions? And, yeah, so, like, we all went through the Warhawk store and, like, the Warhawk welcome. How was that for you guys? Anything you liked out of it? Or anything from, like, the semester that stuck out like, you would tell someone about, like, this is something that we do or the school does that you just, like, really love?
Oh. I mean,
that's a lot of one question.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, what's the first part?
I mean, I didn't go to the first football game, but like with the ones that I have gone to, they've been pretty fun. But I wouldn't want to go if I didn't have friends. So like totally.
I mean,
that.
she's gonna be my Warhawk Day in the live video from when
Yep,
we went to the football game. So.
But I just like dressing up for games. When
Yeah.
I dressed up for homecoming, I was like so excited for that morning. I'm like, I'm gonna be all cute in my overalls, my Whitewater sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But with welcome weekend too, I thought it was a great like easing new students into Whitewater and the life of it. Because as like a new student, I was not scared to like introduce myself to new people and be like, hey, let's be friends, because I know you need friends too.
Right, exactly.
So.
And I think honestly, like the Warhawk welcome was such a like you said, a good way to like bring the freshmen in, but it also shows you like what is out there for like the campus and freshmen. And they did like a really good job. I really enjoyed it. So any new freshmen watching this or people considering coming to Whitewater, like they treat you so well your first weekend, and they just get you really acclimated. And there's always people here to like help, no matter like what.
And
So,
take advantage of all of the opportunities, the events they tell you to do.
Yeah.
Because during that weekend, it slowly like decreased the numbers, and I'm like, what else are you gonna be doing? Like meeting people. Like this is the fun part of college.
Yeah, it was definitely kind of like a slow start, like a good way to ease in, and then it does kind of hit you sometimes, like right after when you start with classes. Like it's easy at first, like okay, whatever, like it's just your first day of class, your icebreakers, and then it's kind of like bang, but it's like nice. So
2 weeks before finals, we've been all swamped this entire so.
I'm so scared for finals.
I know, me too.
So how have you guys been involved at Whitewater? Like specifically, I know you're in a learning community and stuff with your finance and AMA. Have you guys done anything for career prep? I know we're freshmen, but like everybody's always like talking about start planning for your career now. So what have you guys done specifically to be involved at the College of Business and Economics here?
So yeah, like you said, I'm in a learning community. At your Sora Day, they have like those, like, what do you call them, like booths or whatever, and that was like, my mom was like, oh, you should go look at this learning community thing, and so I did, and then I'm in calculated career, so it's for like business majors, and there's everybody's business, and I think there's another one, I'm not sure. But yeah, it gives you like a big group of people that are also in a major related to yours. So I'm in a group basically with all finance or accounting majors. So it was just kind of nice to connect with other people and like know who I'm gonna be having classes with. And then I'm also in real estate club. I kind of fell off with it a little bit, but I just was so busy with other things that I wasn't able to make it. But yeah, they just have like like just nice meetings and like panels, and they talk about like they bring in guest speakers, or like finance day was also a really good day. It was like I don't even know what you'd say, like it's separate, like almost like emphasis for finance. So like they had investments or real estate, like they just brought in a bunch of guest speakers and like give you kind of a rundown of what their jobs are. So it was kind of a good day to, I guess, help you decide what you really want to be doing. So
and it's just like a good way to get connected with people in the field that you want to be in. So
and with the learning communities, everyone is like grouped on the same floor.
For the most part. So they told me, my sort was in June, and then they told me like what building I would be living in that day when I signed up for a learning community. There is a couple people that aren't on the same floor, but for the most part, we're all on the same floor.
So then you're like living with people who are the same age, so you're always kind of seeing the more familiar faces.
I should have done that.
I know, me too. I'm like learning
I could have gotten
community,
into a
like,
nice building.
So.
What's the question? So in the beginning of the semester, I was I did a little bit of AMA, so American Marketing Association. Only a little bit before I joined soccer, and I didn't go back.
Yeah.
But at AMA, I went to 3 meetings. It was just like a general member meeting, just letting you like know what was all available to everyone. So they have a bunch of categories for marketing. I was more interested in the sales like pitch because that's what I was gonna go into or planning to, hopefully. And then I went to a new member committee in AMA, and they just like helped like freshmen or just whoever was new to the club ease into like competitions or like, I don't know. I feel like I can't really speak too much on it because like I barely went, but I definitely I want to get back into it because it's a really good resume builder.
Yeah.
And I've heard from like my bosses in like AMA that like joining AMA now, because when you get into the higher level marketing classes, they make you do those competitions. So like if you join AMA now, you'll get experience with those competitions. So then by the time you're junior, senior, and you have to do it for a grade, you already like are acclimated to like doing sales pitches and competitions.
And you get prize money.
Yeah.
So if you win, you get a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then also for like the career related thing, Whitewater hosts career fairs. Ours was on October 1st.
Yeah,
and
I went to you with that. That was like one of the first things we did.
I was so nervous because it's like, oh, I have to introduce myself to all these employers. But as a freshman, I was like, no, what? I have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
if I don't get it, I don't get it. But you just go up to them, introduce yourself, and just be like, I just want to learn more about your company. Yeah. And then somehow I
talked to someone
landed an interview with Steinhoffels, and I was like, oh, really? I wasn't expecting anything as a freshman. So I already had 3 interviews, and they were like, they loved me so much, but they have to think extra hard because I'm a freshman for a junior senior role. So I think I'll be hearing back from them today, actually.
But then again, like both of you telling like your experience with that, it just get involved. Go out, like going to the career fair, even though you went in knowing that not a lot of employers want freshmen, you literally got an interview out of it. So it's just like, you never know what can happen when you just show up to things, and really just putting yourself out there is such a big thing in college. And it can help you so much. And I'm a firm believer in like what you put into college, you're gonna get so much out. So if you don't do anything to get out and do stuff, then you're never gonna get anything out of your college experience. So is there any other like business related things you guys have done, or like what are you looking forward to in your coming years, digging deeper into your majors and stuff?
Okay, I know that like freshman year your classes are like mainly gen eds and everything, and like I know that when I'm a junior or senior, I'm just gonna I'm gonna miss my freshman year so much because of how easy the classes truly were. But like I think it'll be worth it. Like I've always said in high school, I just want to get through it. Like I just want to do what I want to do and take the classes that I need to take for what I actually want to do, because then I think I'll actually enjoy the classes. But so I'm definitely excited to have more major related classes, but I'm not excited for how complicated they probably are.
But then again, it's like it's related to what you want to do, and if you love doing it, it's not gonna you're gonna want to do it. You're gonna have the drive to get it done and not put it off.
I'm definitely excited for like the classes that are more closely related to our major, but I'm like scared. I'm like, what if I don't like it? It's like I'm already a junior. But so I'm excited for that day. And I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
Oh, my computer turned off. Okay, so I guess we can like sort of close, and then we can kind of yap about any like thing else we want to talk about. But that's kind of like what I have. Do you guys have any classes in the Highland Hall?
Yeah.
Do you like those classes? Because I personally don't have any. I have one class in Highland Hall, and it's new student seminar, and like, I don't know, since we're all business majors, majority of our future classes are going to be in here, so like what are your thoughts on like what those classes are, and like what do you hope to like get out of this building, because there's so many resources here?
I love Highland.
Like this is the business building. I walked in, I was like, I love this building. I want to come here.
No, I only have my classes in Highland and Higher, and I just hate walking up to Higher because of the hill or the stairs. I am out of breath. I am like, no matter how fit I can be,
every time I say that, I'm like, I don't care how athletic I am, the stairs kill me.
You get to class and you're like trying to like
make it like, I gotta breathe,
be quiet about it.
No, but my classes in Highland, I am someone that prefers smaller classes. I
Yes.
like having connections with professors.
Yep.
I hate just being a number in class.
Yeah.
Like, I only have classes for my new student seminar, my elective, my safety class. I love it, though. I do. And then my econ economics class, which that one is in a lecture hall. That one, I don't pay attention as much because it's like, well, the professor doesn't really know me.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know who I am. And I'm like, he doesn't care. But if I was like in a smaller class, I'd be like, okay, he knows who I am. I gotta lock in.
Yeah,
so I actually like force myself to like understand the material, which I don't know. The smaller classrooms definitely are better for me.
And I think like once you get higher up as like upperclassmen, those class sizes go so much smaller because then you're really working with like the professors who they're teaching you how to do your job basically, and it's gonna be a lot better. So, anything from you, Emma?
I literally the exact same thing. Like that's another reason why I chose Whitewater is because it's like you look at Madison and it's like huge lecture halls, and then like you look at Whitewater and it's like okay, like the teacher or the professor is actually gonna know my name. Like
it's like a ratio of like 1 to 28, like it would be in high school versus
my safety
like
professor. He knows all of us, and I'm like, I just feel so appreciated.
Yeah.
All right, we can do our closing question. What is one piece of advice you would give someone who's been in your shoes, younger self, or just anything like, obviously we all have our own experiences in life. We've all been through the mud a couple times. Just one piece of advice that you would tell anybody that, or you wish you could tell your younger self.
Just that everyone goes at their own pace. Don't expect to meet like the same like achievements and successes like as the person right next to you at the same time. Like everyone has their own pace, especially coming to college and making friends. It happens on your own time. You're going to meet the right people eventually. Just you just got to stick it out. Don't just give up right away like a week or two into college, be like I can't do this anymore. They will come eventually, I promise.
Yeah, mine kind of goes along with that, like just not being so hard on yourself. Like I still even struggle with that now. Even if I'm giving this advice, like I seriously am like everyone's your biggest critic. Like you're your own. You know what I'm trying to say? You're your own biggest critic. Yeah. Wait.
Or like
you're the person who judges yourself.
Yes,
most.
thank you. Gosh, I can't.
No,
I don't know how to speak today. But yeah, like just not being so hard on yourself. Like I just look back at my high school years and I'm like, dang, like I was so mean to myself. But
that's it for our second episode of Warhawk to Warhawk. Thank you to my two guests for being on here, Emma and Sophie. They're my best friends here. I love them both dearly, and I had such a fun time talking to you guys.